Hi Pisces, this is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have three separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll take a look at what you urgently need to know right now. And it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second spread, we'll look at the advice for the situation that comes up in the first spread. And in spread number 3, we'll see the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's what you urgently need to know right now, Pisces. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords. Then we have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aquarius on the table. So what you need to know right now, Pisces, is this King of Pentacles is coming back to you. It could be an ex, but it could just be somebody who blew their chance with you, who missed an opportunity with you, right? The King of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they could be like an entrepreneur, somebody who is very down to earth. They could be wealthy. They could be working for a financial institution, right? The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but at the same time, it is a card of somebody coming back from the past. However, the thing about the Six of Cups, it doesn't have to be an ex. It could be for some of you, but for others of you, it's just somebody from your past, and you definitely have history with this individual, right? So let's go back to the beginning. The Ten of Cups. This is either something the two of you already had at some point in the past, or could have had if they didn't mess it up, right? So the Ten of Cups is a family card. It's a card of happily ever after card, that type of a deal. Then we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords. So one five clarified by another. The Five of Cups has always to do with the past. It's a card of grief and regret. And the Five of Swords, clarifying it, this is a card of like an ugly fight. Or perhaps this is them just dropping everything and dropping you and walking away. So for some of you, you had like a major fight, or it was like an ugly divorce or ugly breakup, because it's never pretty with the Five of Swords. Or this is them just walking away. Perhaps they got cold feet or something like that. Right? We also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star, you know, one way to interpret the Star, it's a card of healing, right? So they do want to get back together with you, or they do want to try again. They realize what they've done. They do want that Ten of Cups with you after all. The King of Pentacles themselves is clarified by that Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, this is them gaining clarity about what they've done, getting clarity what you actually mean to them. And with the Ace of Swords, to be fair to this person, they're going to be honest about it, right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. So whatever they're going to tell you is not going to be a lie. It's going to be pretty much truth, right? It's also a card of a new beginning. That's what they want with you. Yeah, that's what we have, Pisces. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Pisces, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I believe the advice for you is to turn it down, to shut them down, Pisces. You don't have to if you don't want to. We don't have any major arcana cards on the table, only minor arcana cards. But we don't have any love. We do have you standing your ground, pushing this person out and shutting them down. Or we also have you being as a wounded warrior, not trusting this. And perhaps you have a really good reason not to trust this individual. They broke your heart. The Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is what could happen, or this is what you believe will happen again. Right? It's a card of a broken heart. It's a card of maybe a third-party situation. It's a card of feeling betrayed, feeling stabbed in the back. All right? So, yeah, like I said, you have a really good reason to believe that. All right? The Seven of Wands clarified by the Ten of Swords in the middle, I think that's you reacting it. Or this is a suggestion, the advice for you to act this way. The Seven of Wands is a card of somebody who stands their ground, somebody who defends themselves. The Ten of Swords, clarifying it, is a card of an abrupt ending. So this is you either shutting them down, or this is you preventing this devastation again by not allowing this person back into your life. Because they've done it to you before, right? The Five of Pentacles right next to the deck, I think this is them feeling this way once you turn them down, once you shut them down. It is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable. Or, again, this is you preventing this from happening to you in the future. And as I always say, Pisces, if somebody really, really screwed you over in the past, chances are they'll do it again. Like 99% of the chance. If they really screwed you over, and that's what it kind of felt like in the first spread. Alright, so yeah, the advice for you is to do not go back to this person. And let's move on. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. So here's spread number 3, Pisces. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know what I see here, Pisces? I see you guys establishing a very solid and loving foundation at the same time with this King of Swords. That's what I see here. Like a really firm foundation that you can build upon in the future. Right, so yeah, the King of Swords, kind of in the middle right there, that's the person asking you out on a date or approaching you, right? The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they may have a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who wears uniform for work, could be somebody who's very intelligent, they could be like a lawyer or a doctor, someone like that, right? You know, even if I didn't clarify the first 3 cards, it would have still been good because we had the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. This makes total sense. The Page of Cups, this is them asking you out or being super nice to you, approaching you if you are already out socializing by yourself or with friends, right? But the clarifiers are awesome, right? That's where all these solid foundation things come through, right? The Knight of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords, this is what they actually want. It is a card of long term. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. It's also the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious, the most long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights, right? The Page of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups. I think the Two of Cups is a soulmate card, but in this case, yeah, it is their soulmate, but this is them either asking you out on a date and you're going, or this is them approaching you. See, there's 2 people in the Two of Cups, and they're looking towards one another with their cups, right? So it could be you guys cheering on to something, or just spending like having a really good time together, connecting, right? Because the Two of Cups is a card of when 2 people are on the same page, they've got a lot of similarities, they've got things to talk about because they have a lot of things in common, right? But it is also a soulmate card. All right, we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. It could be either a Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with, but the Magician is a card of manifestation. Perhaps if you've manifested somebody who is rock solid, somebody who is very stable, somebody who is very loving, somebody who knows what they want, right? Somebody who is looking for long term, then this wish will be granted, right? The Magician is also a card of taking action, all right? And the remaining 2 cards are the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands, right? The Ace of Cups is like the progression from the page. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. And the Six of Wands clarifying it, you know, back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So just keep that in mind. But it's also a card of attention. So you're definitely in the center of attention, in the center of the universe for this individual. You're their #1 priority, right? And it's also a card of feeling good about what's going on, feeling good about yourself, because it's a victory card. All right. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, this is like an establishment of a foundation that both of you can build upon, and both of you are on the same page with that Two of Cups, on the same page about how you feel towards one another and where you want to take it. Definitely long-term oriented, definitely love and all that good stuff. I hope all of this makes sense, Pisces. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing November.